Have you ever heard whispers in the dark, felt an unseen presence in the old Absinthe house? A place where the past and present collide, where the echoes of laughter, tales of old, and the clinking of glasses reverberate through its ancient walls. Nestled in the heart of New Orleans, the old Absinthe house has been a silent witness to history for over 2 centuries. A sanctuary for the famous, the infamous, and those just passing through. A place of refuge for pirates like Jean Lafitte, a haunt for the likes of Mark Twain, each patron leaving behind a trace of their essence, their stories seeping into the very fabric of the building. Yet this is not just a house of history and spirits of the alcoholic kind. Whispers of spectral figures, eerie sounds, and strange happenings have long been part of its lore, but among the stories, one stands out: the tale of the old Absinthe house demon. The demon wasn't always a demon, you know. It all started with a man, a simple bartender at the old Absinthe house. He was no different than anyone else, serving drinks and spinning tales. But as time wore on, his fascination with the occult grew. He found himself drawn to the mysteries of the unknown, the allure of power beyond comprehension. His curiosity soon turned into an obsession. The bartender began conducting clandestine rituals in the basement of the house, hidden from the prying eyes of patrons. He whispered incantations in the dead of night, surrounded by strange symbols and ancient artifacts. He danced with the darkness, oblivious to the dangers that lurked within. As his obsession deepened, so did his descent into madness. His once jovial demeanor faded into a sinister grimace. His eyes, once filled with life, now held a malevolent glint. The man was no more. In his place stood a creature born of unspeakable rituals and unholy desires. His transformation was not immediate, but gradual. The bartender did not wake up one day as a demon. He was molded into one, shaped by his insatiable thirst for the forbidden. The man that once poured absinthe and shared laughter was lost, replaced by a being consumed by dark magic and malice. And so the bartender became what we now know as the old Absinthe house demon. With its new demonic form, the old Absinthe house became a place of fear. Its once welcoming facade transformed into a chilling spectacle of dread, an eerie sight that sent shivers down the spine of even the bravest souls. The demon that resided within its walls was not one to hide in the shadows. Instead, it made itself known through terrifying displays of poltergeist-like activity. Glasses would shatter without cause, doors would slam shut on their own, and patrons would often feel an icy chill creeping up their spine, a clear sign of its malicious presence. But the terror didn't stop there. Mysterious disappearances began to plague the old Absinthe house. Regulars would step into the establishment only to never be seen again. Their absence would hang heavily in the air, a grim reminder of the malevolent force that lurked within. Yet it was the chilling testimonials of those who had encountered the demon that truly painted a picture of its reign of terror. Patrons spoke of a shadowy figure, a spectral wraith that whispered threats into their ear and filled their hearts with an insurmountable fear. Their pale faces and trembling hands were a testament to the horror they had experienced. The demon's reign of terror seemed unstoppable, a force that had taken hold of the old Absinthe house and refused to let go. But then, something happened. One day, the horror stopped. The demon was silent. The old Absinthe house, once a den of supernatural terror, regained its mundane calm. The demon, which had once held sway over the establishment, seemingly vanished without a trace. The question that now looms large is, why? Some speculate that the demon was exorcised by a brave soul who dared to face it. Others suggest that it might have been banished to a different realm, perhaps lured away by a more enticing haunt. There are those who believe it simply grew bored and chose to retreat, biding its time to return when least expected. Or could it be that the demon, satisfied with the fear and chaos it had sown, decided to retire, leaving behind a legacy of whispers and spine-chilling tales? Each theory more unsettling than the last, yet none can be confirmed. But the true reason remains a mystery. So the next time you visit the old Absinthe house, remember, the demon might just be lying in wait,